everyone and welcome back to One Piece. This is episodes 863 all the way up to 866. I think we're going to have some banger episodes coming up. I really think this video could have some really great episodes. Like just from the point at the show that we're at, I mean, genuinely, it could just be banger episode after banger episode until the end of the arc, possibly, you know, because there's not really that many episodes left overall of this arc, and I mean the events we have left, I mean we got some crazy events still to come, so I'm really excited. I'm so keen to jump into these episodes. Yeah, last time we had Carrot. We found out about Carrot being having a transformation. And what was the transformation called? Sulong. They're called Sulong is when minks can do that. And so it was really badass and a really cool design. I loved it. Yeah, anyway, we're going to be jumping into these episodes. But also today, starting today, we're starting a new tradition in these episodes. And this tradition is going to go for the next, like, 60 videos. And that is... so when I was doing a One Piece stream recently, I had finished off One Piece Pirate Warriors 3 on this channel. And while doing the stream, Veritas, who is someone who has helped out a lot for this channel, done a lot of crazy things. He puts a lot of work into making sure that I do One Piece in the right order and everything else. He told me about the One Piece, there's like One Piece songs that cast members sing, essentially, and we have 60 of them from like an album or something. We have 60 of them. There are so many. So I think what I've decided is I'm gonna be doing one at the end of each video. And so just like as something to end off the video, something to look forward to, I'm planning to, at the end of every video, we react to one extra One Piece song and we'll slowly go through them. Now there's a lot of them, so it's going to take us a long time to get through them, but that's fine because it just means we just get a little bit of bonus content at the end of each thing. So I'm really excited to see what these songs are. I really don't know like what they're gonna be like at all, but it's exciting. So stay tuned to the end of the video for when I do that reaction, and hopefully I'm gonna remember to do it in every video. If I don't, if I forget at some point, then I just have to do like 2 the next video or something. And obviously, since it's music, it's likely that it's going to be like quite chopped up in the edited on YouTube, you know. There's going to be like it's not going to be like the full song you're going to see. You're going to see like just chopped up bits of my reaction. But as always, my Patreon account will have the full length reaction, so you can sync it up with your own footage and watch the full reaction on my Patreon account. So there's a little advertisement for that. If you also join my Patreon account, you get the next 3 weeks of full length videos, which means you will be in the next arc. At the very least, you'll be in the Reverie arc or whatever right now on my Patreon account, so go check that out. Otherwise, you can join the YouTube membership down below to get 1 week early on edited videos. Otherwise, you can just stay here, not pay any money, and still watch this content for free because I'm still providing this to you. So I hope you enjoy no matter what you do. Make sure to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you could, just to help out my small little channel, and also, you know, so that I know what you like. So let's jump into this. This is One Piece episode 863. One Piece. Woo! Okay. Recap Rubik's. If you're new to this channel, this is the Recap Rubik's Cube. It's a Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap is going on, and the goal is to beat the recap. Okay, that's how far I got in the cube. There was only two cubes left. This episode is going to be called Carrot's Backlash. Something Carrot dies. I hope not. Come on, Luffy. If we get the Katakuri resolution in this video, oh, I'm going to be so hyped. Not necessarily in this episode, but in this group of 4 episodes. This is recap. I could be doing the recap Rubik's right now. Alright, here we go. What's the plan? Okay, so the plan is to do a giant bazooka. Oh. Ooh. How often does he do gigantic rifle? Oh. It's really nice having Jinbei. Jinbei steering the ship feels like it makes a lot of sense. He can follow Nami's directions perfectly. He's strong, quick, decisive. Man, she is really withering. Maybe this is the way to beat her, you know? She only wants to eat the cake, so she's like withering herself away. Mm-hmm. Yeah, normally it's not as hard as a wedding cake. I mean, maybe we don't want the cake to reach her now. This might be the way to check out Big Mom. Mm-hmm. And Beji's gonna will be good at taking advantage of her weakness. Yeah, I thought they would plan for this, but Sanji's like, no fucking way, that's my cake. That's my masterpiece. You don't ruin food. Mm-hmm. If Big Mom's hungry, you feed someone who's hungry. Like, Beji's right, but this isn't what Sanji wants. Oh, yeah, taste a little bit of it. See how amazing it is. Ask him. Mm-hmm. The same thing that happened back at the other place. You want me to soil this cake? After she's fed. I love that. I love it. Well, it might make her pass out because it's so good. Or like put her in a weak state where she might be able to be damaged. Yes, think about Nami. Hell yeah, baby! Fuck him up! Oh yeah, and Carrot's still fucking motherfuckers up. She's so cool. I love the way she like bounces off the water. Or like bounces just above the water, whatever it is exactly that she does. Awesome. Not often that he just like straight up uses the music. Nice. I love her just taking the wheels each time. It's so cool. It's so effective as well. Oh, she's getting exhausted. Yeah. Oh, she's really exhausted, damn. Is she gonna have enough energy to make it back to our ship? One thing to take him out, it's another thing to come back. Go on, Brooke. What's going on? Aww. Yes, Brooke! That's what I'm talking about. I knew there was a reason Brooke came over here. Hell yeah, Brooke. He's so good in this arc. No. Yeah, she was. That was awesome. Oh, got you. Oh, that's so cute. I hope she doesn't die. Before you go. I like how he tried to sneak it in there. Oh, one extra thing. Oh. Oh, shit. That'll speed her up a lot, right? Her just having Zeus back. Ah, damn. So she might be weaker, but faster now. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. She's looking pretty creepy right now. Oh, my God. Look at that design. Oh, fuck, man. She's on the Sunny. Oh, fuck. She looks scary, dude. Oh, shit, man. It's not here. Fuck off. The Sunny. I mean, we need Frankie to just fix it up. Luffy, haven't made any progress this episode. Oh. You're not getting any time to do what you need to do. Time to start predicting what he's doing. You gotta start seeing the future. Oh my God. No! Come on! Great episode! So good. So good. Yeah. We've got some really interesting things happening here. What I think is kind of awesome is what Oda's doing with Big Mom's design. I think it's really interesting because Big Mom, her design is like changing as the arc goes on. And I really like this current iteration of Big Mom where it's like she's thinner, looks a little like weaker, kind of, you know, like, but at the same time, like, it also feels scarier. Like, it feels like she's in a more, you know, like, it feels like she is much more terrifying now because she's less of like a sweet looking, not sweet looking mother, but like, you know, there was a jolliness that you could perceive in her before, you know, like a grandma. And now it's like this sort of withered look that she's got going on makes her look more skeletal, not like a skeleton necessarily, but more skeletal, and more gaunt, and that's quite scary. On top of that, having like Prometheus and Zeus like incorporate within the design, like having the flaming hair or whatever, is a pretty sick idea. I like that a lot. So it's making me curious, like, how they're gonna go about this, because, like, I'm starting to see how we could be leading to weaknesses in Big Mom and how we might be able to beat Big Mom. And, like, I mean, I don't want to undercut how impressive of a thing it is if we do end up doing it, but how it can be explained that we can have beaten Big Mom, you know? Because, like, she is an emperor. She's incredibly powerful. I think what we might see happen is we beat Big Mom, but we don't beat her at her peak. We beat her when there's, like, been a major weakness exposed. I think in this hunger pang that's been going on for a long time, she's getting more desperate. So she's, I think, showing off more of her powers and her transformations or whatever. But she's also getting weaker. I think. Like, that's what I mean, like, you could say that, or you could probably make an argument that maybe she's getting stronger, you know? Like, she's burning off the weight, and the weight was actually slowing her down, you know? So maybe she's actually reaching more of her prime. But, like, the way I'm justifying it right now from what I'm seeing is she's getting weaker because she's so hungry and not being herself and stuff. But she is getting more agitated, which is making up for that right now. By giving her, you know, more speed and more determination and stuff. Maybe even a little bit more lucidity. It seems like she was a little more lucid there. So, but, like, I feel like that is in exchange for her tankiness. Excuse me. I feel like it's in exchange for the invincibility that she seems to have. So we might be able to beat her now, just because, like, she's not quite herself. And I think what'll be interesting about that is if we do end up beating her, but she wasn't quite at her peak, then we still, like, then Kaido is still, like, such a major step up. You know, like, when we do go against Kaido, it's gonna be even scarier, because it's like, not only is Kaido maybe scarier than Big Mom just by default, but also Big Mom, we might not even beat her at her peak, you know? So I'm excited to see how they do this. But I've really enjoyed seeing the way that Oda is progressing her design throughout the arc. Yeah, but she's on the Sunny now. Like, that's so scary, her being on the Sunny, and she's, like, tearing it apart. It's very sad, because, like, I think One Piece fans have PTSD from the Mary, and it's, like, it's so scary when we see parts of the Sunny get destroyed, going like, I hope that's fixable. Which I think all of it is, except for probably the keel of the ship, right? That's the most important part of the ship that we don't want to get damaged. So if she ends up damaging that, like, that's gonna be fucked. That's gonna be awful. So I hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, her being on there makes me scared. Especially for scared for Nami. I hope nothing happens to Nami. Good on Brook for saving Carrot. Brook has really been an MVP this arc. Like, he you know, fought against Big Mom. He got the printing of the poneglyph, and now he's saving Carrot, and his mourning of Pedro was really cool back when he did that, and, like, the way that he can get the souls out of some of Big Mom's soldiers and stuff is badass. Like, there's a lot in this arc that they're actually finally giving him, and I love it. I think it's so great. Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes, and also noticing that maybe I need sugar. Like, I'm feeling like my energy draining surprisingly fast, so I might need sugar in a second. And yeah, the poison in the cake thing, that was like my first thought when they said that the cake is on Beji's ship. I went, oh, you know what? Beji's probably going to want to poison it. Like, I immediately thought that. So yeah, seeing as soon as they cut over there the soldiers were casually like walking over with poison, just expecting that Sanji would be okay with it, because like, as Veggie said, like, why the fuck wouldn't we? It's a cake that she's pretty much guaranteed to eat. Like, this is we have here the thing that they need more than anything, and nobody can stop Big Mom going after a cake right now, and nobody else can make a cake this big that will satisfy her. So we have a monopoly on the thing that Big Mom needs, and nobody can stop us. And so she's pretty much definitely gonna eat this cake. Why the fuck would we not put poison in it, you know? But Sanji's like, hey, people are hungry, I feed them. That's my job. I'm doing the job of a cook, and I don't want you to turn it into the job of an assassin. I don't want you to take away like what I do and what's special about what I can do. So I can feed her, and then we can assassinate her. That's the way it's gonna work, and I like it. But it seems like Veggie also thought to himself, like, maybe the cake will have a similar effect on Big Mom, in that it'll be so delicious it might weaken her, in the same way that it's so delicious it made Veggie pass out, you know? So yeah, I guess we'll see. Let's jump on to the next episode. This is episode 864 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. And that's the cube complete. Okay, this episode is going to be called The Final Blows. Luffy uses observation future sight. Luffy's future sight. Oh, at the end of the episode, he like closed his eyes, right? Is he gonna just like focus on where the hits are? Or focus entirely on the energy? Use only observation haki to perceive him. Okay. Oh, you got clapped. Nice. He's really trying to evolve. Oh my god. Fucking him up. Oh my gosh, he keeps using balloon. I guess it makes him squishier and harder to... Oh, and also he can do shit like that. Get a bit of unpredictable movement. Oh my god. Nice. God damn. Well, at least he's blocking him. It is. And he's been practicing it his whole life. Luffy, you need to calm down. Yeah. Problem is, Luffy is normally very strong when he's worked up as well, so... Okay. Damn it, we're cutting away! Well, we are cutting to the Straw Hats versus Big Mom, so if there's something to cut to, that'd be it. Of course it's not. Yeah, she trusts her family above all else. I love her eyes right now. Alright, go do it. See ya. Yep, well, he was lying, so go on. Yep. Yes, I am. Oh, that's badass. Combining Prometheus and Napoleon is cool. Damn, he's just gonna take it? I thought he'd dodge it. Oh my god. This is Big Mom we're talking about, Jinbei. Yeah, taking a hit from Big Mom like this is insane. God damn. It's alright, he went into the sea. That's like his place. That's his domain. Oh god, Nami! Come on, Nami. You're good at tricking people. We don't have Usopp here, so you have to be the liar. Don't! No, Jolly Roger! Okay, Nami. Oh my god, Nami. Oh my god, Nami. Oh! Oh, Chopper! Chopper, you legend! Oh yeah, of course she'd be interested in him for her collection. God damn. Oh, Nami! Shit, man, the Sunny! Jinbei's gonna come out of the sea and do some bullshit. No! Don't do any breaks! I swear, if they cut to something else... I guess if they cut to the Luffy stuff, I won't be mad. Okay, they didn't cut. Here comes Jinbei! Right down Jinbei Lane! Oh my god! Yeah, I mean, this is his, as I said, this is his domain. He should be stronger in here. Good, and it put out the sail fire. That's good. Yeah, it also risks killing Chopper and Brook. Careful, Chopper. How did Chopper even get to the surface there? Unless he's just standing up. Oh man, that kind of affected her. Oh shit, man. Big Mom's design is so dope right now. Oh. Oh shit! Oh shit! And if you hit her into the water, that'd be huge. Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god! Into the water! Oh, I mean, Zeus can catch her. Damn it! Yeah. There's a reason Zeus is there. But got her off the ship. Yeah. Don't loosen up yet. Oh my god. Oh. Yes, Nami! Yes! He learned from it. Oh my god! That's Brook. I was gonna say. I was like, the scream sounds like Brook. That's... Oh my god. That's a really good joke with the skeleton showing, but it's actually just Brook. I wonder if her skin's weaker now that she's a bit more, you know, gaunt. Hey, respect for even asking Big Mom. I feel like this is one of the first characters that's like reacted to Brook asking that question. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! What did he cut? Oh! He cut Zeus in half! Brook, that's fucking awesome! Oh, and then Nami's. Oh. Oh, this is so great. Holy shit, dude. What a move. Oh my god. The Straw Hats are fucking holding their own. It's so good. Is the animation great right now? That movement was crazy. Oh shit. Oh, there's lots of movement in this animation. Oh shit. Oh my god. I think they put a really good director on this episode. Yeah, more respect. You're almost there. Hell yeah. Oh, come on! These episodes are zooming by because it's so exciting. It's so good. I mean, sometimes there'll be like a really, really dope battle going on, and I want nothing more than for them to not cut away and to stay on that battle. And yeah, when they cut away initially from the Luffy and Katakuri fight, I was like, oh man, we're still not getting it, you know? But they cut to the Big Mom stuff, which is so cool that it's just, they got some like basically two top tier storylines going on at the same time. I love when shows get into a rhythm of like, there's just like several really amazing things happening. So often like it'll cut away from something and it's like, oh, don't cut away, but then it's like, oh wait, but I really want to know what happens here too. And I love when shows can fully pull that off. So yeah, I'm loving this, and I can't wait. I already can't wait to click play on the next episode. But let's do the discussion properly so that I don't just want to rush through it. Jinbei is one of the most clutch people in existence, isn't it? Like, Oda wrote him to be the clutch guy. He always comes in clutch. Since his introduction, that has been his thing, you know, all throughout Marineford, and every single time that we've seen him, he always does some crazy bullshit that saves us at the last second. And in this episode, no exception. I mean, he was thrown into the sea and then comes back out of it and saves all our crew members and the Sunny all in one go, and then comes in and punches Big Mom off of the ship. If Zeus wasn't there, if Zeus hadn't come back yet, you know, because like there was a significant amount of time where Zeus wasn't with her, and she was just relying off of Perispero. If Zeus wasn't there, she would have maybe died then, you know, like you have her, if you have her go into the water then like they have to try to really, like, Big Mom's crew have to try to really quickly go in the water to fish her out. That would be hard because pretty much all of their strong people are Devil Fruit Eaters, so you would have to send the non-Devil Fruit Eaters, and there really aren't that many of them there, you know? So, like, I mean, there are a lot of them, but, like, there are a lot of scrubs, you know? So, and, like, they have to lift out Big Mom. Like, it would be incredibly difficult. So, so yeah, like, that feels like, that, you know, that was so close to killing her by Jinbei just getting one good punch in there. But, unfortunately, she did have Zeus with her there. But then I love that them working together and... like Nami getting to use her, you know, weather skills against Zeus, and at the same time Brook getting to slice Zeus in half. It's so badass. It's so good because I love Brook getting moments just because I feel like Brook moments are awesome, and the character, it's just so good to see the character utilized nicely in this arc. And I love Nami getting moments because, I mean, she's the greatest character in human history. I love Nami very, very much, so I love every moment that she gets. And so I love those, and I think that was just like such a badass combo that they did, and they were able to electrocute Big Mom again, like using Zeus's power against Big Mom twice, like incredible. And I mean, I think when we're considering, you know, the accomplishments of the Straw Hats going forward, I don't want to let anyone not put Nami on the list of like a lot of accomplishments, in that she struck Big Mom with lightning twice in this arc. Incredible. So yeah, I love that. I think that is such a badass thing. By the way, the joke that they did of Zeus being like, I'm not gonna fall for that again, you temptress, and then like seemingly shocking her, and you have the classic cartoon thing of like she's being burnt alive by the electrocution, and you can see the skeleton underneath, but then it reveals that it's actually Brooke being shocked, is really, really fun. It's the sort of joke that like I didn't like laugh out loud heavily, because I was actually kind of just in awe at the fact that it's a really clever joke. Like the idea of taking that old trope of, you know, cartoons showing someone's skeleton when they're being electrocuted, and instead having it be Brooke, you know, so that's why you can see the skeleton, and it's brilliant. That's so funny. That it's just such a great joke. I wonder how, like, I wonder if Oda came up with that while writing this chapter, or if he came up with that idea and he's had that in his back pocket for as long as he can, you know, like waiting for the time to use that perfect joke. Because I think it's genuinely brilliant. All right, let's move on to the next episode. This is episode 865 of One Piece. Here we go. Yes, we've got superpowers. Okay, recap Rubik's, here we go. And that's the cube complete. Okay, this episode's going to be called A Massive Issue. Big Mom's evolved form revealed. Oh, all the mirrors are breaking. I guess they're going wild in there. Yeah. That's a fun way to show that the battle's going crazy. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, don't cut away! Oh shit. My girl. Mm-hmm. Oh shit, yeah. It was rigged to blow. We didn't do it, but that's what you would think. Oh shit, man. Jet rifle? Oh, hawk rifle. I like that he's still attacking even with Luffy's fists going through his stomach. Oh shit! Oh shit! What a cool move! Well, how long until you beat me, motherfucker? You seem to not be able to get me down. Oh, that was cool. Oh, cool! Damn. Luffy's getting kind of creative in this battle, though. I like it. Who's this girl? Big bro, okay. They've just been trying to assassinate Luffy. Oh my god. Flampe? This is a weird character to introduce now. King of the Little Sisters. People fight for his affection because he's so cool. Alright. I understand your character now. I mean, Luffy's taking all the damage. Oh, God. Whoa. Oh, shit! He reacted pretty fucking early then. Oh, he's starting to predict. Oh, not quite, but he's getting there. Oh. Oh, shit. Come on, eat through it. Oh my God. We'll just go out the back. Easier to break through there than the mochi itself. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh my God. It's kind of cool how relentless he is though. He doesn't give Luffy time to recover. Yeah, you're so great. I mean, he is an idiot, but... Okay. Come on. Come on, Luffy. Power up! One of his eyes is so damaged. Oh my gosh, I just want to see it happen! Come on! Oh, we're back here. I mean, this is badass stuff as well. I don't think we're finishing the Katakuri fight in this video. Nice! Oh, that's so cute! Whoa! She likes Zeus. Can we like trap Zeus somewhere? Oh shit. The Temptress. You tried to electrocute her. Oh my God. I volunteer. Oh my God, is she gonna recruit Zeus fully? What if she recruits Zeus like permanently? I guess that probably won't. I imagine when Big Mom is defeated. Well, as long as Big Mom's not dead, maybe we get Zeus forever. Okay, we're back here. Okay. Oh, and with the flashback. Oh my God. Yeah, humans are tricky. Humans will lie to each other, lie to themselves. God damn. I mean, this was good training for him. He wants to eat so badly. Okay, he got close. Oh, he punched the food. God damn. Okay. So what did you learn from it? An intent and a hint. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, he's still not got it yet, but he's close, we can feel it. Intent? Oh, presence. Okay, good dodge. Oh! You can see Katakuri getting a little more agitated, that he's starting to dodge a little bit and block a bit more. Nice! Oh! You're watching him evolve! Oh shit. Okay! He counted that one. Oh, Katakuri's getting more serious now. Oh my god, stop ending! These episodes feel so short. I'm getting so absorbed into them. I don't, like, I have 2 notes from this episode and it's barely anything. Like, but it's not like the episode was like that nothing happened in the episode. It was just so back to back, and everything is so interesting that I'm locked in. I'm absolutely locked in. We've only got 1 more episode in this video. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. I said, like, oh, I hope we finish the Katakuri Luffy fight in this video. That would be awesome. And I mean, we might just, but I'm gonna say probably not. Like, based on this episode, feels like you could have like a good 3 more episodes of this, maybe. You know? I think it would be really awesome if next episode was like all out Luffy Katakuri. We finish it off, but it's really like Luffy like hits it, he masters it, and we get like him finishing off Katakuri next episode. That would be dope. Especially if they like went all out. I mean, there's been times in these episodes where there have been sequences of like really elevated animation, and it's so cool when I see that. Like, it happens in One Piece, right? One Piece does have those moments of really elevated animation, but I feel like this is just a me thing, but I feel like with One Piece, I don't quite notice those switch ups as often, you know? Like, not that it doesn't have those like great sequences of animation, but I don't often see like a stark, like, holy shit, this one sequence in particular is insane. And not that I don't see that, but like, I just feel like One Piece tends to not be as flashy with it, you know? There are certain shows, there are a lot of shows out there, especially the high tier shonen type shows, that there are sequences that they are clearly like, they clearly want you to be fully focused on, and they want you to see how incredible the animation is of that sequence. And so they will like, you know, they will have some build up, and then they'll put their all into an animated sequence that will blow your mind. Now, like, One Piece has had incredible animated sequences. I don't want to act like, oh, One Piece has bad animation. It doesn't. One Piece doesn't have bad animation. It's got like pretty great animation considering its longevity and all of that. But like, I feel like there is less of a stark difference between regular One Piece and like those crazy animation sequences for the most part. There are still some that jump in my mind as like, oh, those were like particularly flashy sequences. Stuff like, I mean, I think they did it with Ace's power a lot. Like, in Marineford, the Ace stuff in Marineford is like a pretty insane animation sequence. Like when Ace is freed, you know, that moment with Luffy. And then also when Sabo gets Ace's power, there's like a pretty sick animation sequence there. I remember a really cool one at the end of Impel Down of Luffy like escaping, and he does like a an elephant punch out the thing, and like it was just a really cool sequence, you know. Like there are definitely several in the series for sure, but I just feel like there's not that light switch as much as I'd expect from a show like this. But like if you look at something like Jujutsu Kaisen, you know, My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, like these big shonen shows, I feel like there's a lot of times where it's like the episode's clearly building up to a crazy animation sequence, and then that crazy animation sequence happens, and it's like, oh my god, and like the studio really try to make you show, like try to show you like we did some crazy shit for this sequence, you know. And I have a feeling that One Piece is becoming more of that type of style, because that also feels like, you know, that like modern shonen leans into that a lot as well, which I love. I love those like those moments where you're watching a show and it's like looking pretty good, but then the climax is happening and the animation is like fucking insane out of nowhere, you know. I love those sequences. And it feels like One Piece is heading in that direction. One, because I feel like I've noticed it a few more times in like lately, and two, because I think I've heard Wano has shit like that, you know, like Wano has some like pretty cool Sakuga, so I'm excited for whenever that comes, but I'm not gonna think too hard about that yet. Anyway, point is, it was like a few episodes ago where there, like 2 episodes ago, I think, where they just had like it cut back to Luffy and Katakuri, and suddenly the animation was like clearly really, really good, you know. And I hope that was like a tease for how the battle's gonna end, and we have some like insane animation for the battle ending. That would be really cool. That's a hope of mine, is that we just, and I would love that next episode, but that's getting, I feel like that's getting ahead of myself. I think I mostly want it next episode, not because I'm like, oh, hurry up, get the battle over, because I don't actually think that. I think I'm having fun with the way that they're pacing the battle, and if it goes on longer, it goes on longer, and I won't be upset about that. But just because I'm so hyped right now, and you know, the me right now would really love to see the end of that battle right now. Also, I mean, the faster this battle ends, the faster we can figure out what the fuck's happening, what the fuck is gonna happen with Big Mom, you know? Because, I mean, how much time do we have left? How many episodes do we have left? We really don't have that many left in this arc, do we? So, what's the, like, how are we gonna do this? You know, it feels like with each passing episode, if the Luffy and Katakuri battle goes on like longer, then I keep thinking, like, how are they gonna have time to wrap up everything? So it excites me. The prospect of the ending of this arc is so exciting. Is there anything else I want to talk about before we move on? Flampe, they just like introduced this character kind of out of nowhere. I saw a glimpse of her in the OP, and I was like, I don't recognize that character design. So I knew that we're gonna get introduced to that character at some point. I don't know what her role is. Like, why? There's got to be a reason that Oda introduced her here, because she just like comes out of nowhere. And we like learn that she's, you know, she wants to be, you know, she's like voted the best little sister or whatever, and that she thinks highly of herself and thinks highly of Katakuri and wants Katakuri's affection and stuff. But then what? Like, what's the point of her being here? So like, she's gonna factor in some way, I feel like. I just don't know how. So yeah, let's just move on. Let's go on to the next episode. I can't wait. Episode 866 of One Piece. Here we fucking go. Oh my god, that carrot transformation in the OP. I never saw that. Okay. Recap Rubik's. I've already completed it because I forgot to mix it up. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. Don't you dare put up the title and then give me more recap after it, if they do that. Anyway, the final bout Luffy vs. Katakuri concludes. Look, this is recap. I can still do the recap Rubik's. Yeah, I completed the recap Rubik's. They tried to scam me out of this completion. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, the weapon. The weapon, baby. Oh, jeez. And Katakuri's got to be getting even more desperate now to finish him off before he evolves strong enough to match him. Oh my god. For Luffy to be taking this many hits is insane. Oh, he's calm. Oh, man. Then do it. Ah, okay. Well, can Sanji airwalk up there? Yeah, skywalk. God damn, the smoothness of the decoration. Awesome. Looks great. Alright. Time for Pudding and Sanji to consummate the marriage before they... are they fainting from exhaustion? Yeah, I think everyone's just so exhausted. I was about to say we haven't seen this version of her in a while. Wow, he's actually affected by it this time. She can't help it. He wasn't that affected by it, he ignored it. Oh my god. Oh my god, Chopper. Yeah, we're a strong crew, man. Oh, hell yeah, nice parallels. Oh, hell yeah, Chopper. Chopper against Big Mom. Oh, man. Yes. Oh my god, Chopper. Oh my god. That's fucking crazy. Oh god. Jesus, that's huge. We will. You just gotta wait a bit. You got a plan? Oh, do you smell the cake? It's here. Oh. Follow your nose. Yep, and all the rest of them. And we've stayed alive this whole time. I don't think bullets are gonna work on her. Unless you have sea prism bullets, I guess. Nami-san! Yep. Yep. Hey, we have something better than our captain. We have Nami. Really, Jinbei did most of the work, but I don't care. It's a very real thing to think, because he would have. Oh my god, if you do that, then Big Mom will probably attack you, motherfuckers. Damn. Yeah. Not his jurisdiction after that. Aww, so cute. So cute! Don't let your happiness go. Stay with Sanji forever. Fuck it. I want a happy ending for Pudding again. No, she's in her three-eyed mode. Man, after she craved it for that long, I can't imagine how good it would taste. Oh. Oh shit. We control the battlefield. Yes! Aww! Oh! Hey, your wife's right there! But that's very cute. Maybe it was, I wonder. I'm just trying to think. Are we gonna beat Big Mom in this arc? Or are we just gonna escape? Well, failed to kill Mama. Oh my god! Will it? I don't know. Will it take 10 more episodes? Oh. The music's wrapping up. Is the episode over? Huh? That felt ridiculously short, that episode. That's insane. I cannot believe that was 20 minutes. That's fucking wild. Wow. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm like kind of scrolling through the episode now. I guess enough happened that 20 minutes makes sense, but wow. It really didn't feel like it. This video, I've been recording for 2 hours. I feel like it's been 40 minutes, you know? Like that was just a series of crazy episodes. Wow, this episode title, I just like minimized the full screen of the episode, and it said the episode title was "Finally He Returns, Sanji, the man who stopped the Emperor of the Sea." Just like such a long crazy title. Yeah, I'm wondering where this arc, and by the way, don't click off the video yet because I'm gonna be doing the reaction to a song soon. But I'm wondering where the fuck this arc is going. Like, it's very possible. I feel like now I'm starting to think it's very possible we don't beat Big Mom in this arc. Like, because I don't know. I never knew if Big Mom was defeated or not, you know? Like, there are things that I know about future arcs of One Piece or whatever. Whether or not Luffy defeats Big Mom or the Straw Hats defeat Big Mom is not one of the things I know. I've got no idea. So, I'm starting to wonder as this arc goes on, are we gonna do it? Because, like, firstly, do we have enough time? Like, in terms of episode numbers, we've got, like, don't we have, like, 12 episodes left? I think, of this arc? 12 episodes is really not that many, considering how many episodes have we been fighting Katakuri? Let me see if I can figure that out. we've been fighting Katakuri. I don't know. Would I even have a? Well, no. It would be like whenever Pedro died. So I just need to find that. I think that's here. It's somewhere there-ish. Pedro grief. Okay, so let's say it was maybe episode 850 or so, maybe, that we started the battle. I don't know exactly when it was, but let's say it was somewhere around episode 850 that the battle started. And we're on what, 866 now? So that's 16 episodes dedicated to, well, I say dedicated. It hasn't, like, in the episodes haven't only been Luffy versus Katakuri, but it's been spanning over all that time. So, like, we've got that lasted for longer time than we have left in the arc. I wonder if we're maybe just not gonna beat her. Like, maybe it's possible, you know, Luffy beats Katakuri, which I imagine that's gonna happen. Luffy beats Katakuri. He has to get back to the Straw Hats. They have to continue luring Big Mom's crew away, Big Mom and her crew away, while the Straw Hats get away and go back to Zoe or whatever before they go to Wano. Or maybe they just go straight to Wano. I don't actually know what the plan is. I can't remember. I think they've said what the plan is, but no, I think we probably go back to Zoe first, because didn't we leave at least 1 or 2 people behind on Zoe specifically? So yeah, we go to Zoe, then go to Wano. But I don't know. It's crazy because I truly have no idea. Because also, we could just have Luffy come out and fight Big Mom, but since, like, you know, since Big Mom maybe will already be weakened, and like, and we and like that will be the only storyline happening, because all the storylines have now converged onto this point. So at that point, since there's only one storyline happening in the arc, we can dedicate the whole episodes to that. So maybe, you know, a fight with Big Mom would take like 3 episodes because it's all we're doing, you know, as opposed to the Katakuri thing where it's like it's cutting back and forth between a bunch of different things. But I don't know. It's really exciting that I don't have any idea. Because yeah, like, yeah, it's just, it's crazy. So I want us to beat Big Mom. I think it would be more satisfying if we beat Big Mom at the end of this arc than if we just like got away. I think like maybe it would feel kind of unsatisfying if we just got away from Big Mom. Cause then also like if we just get away from Big Mom, wouldn't like, then we kind of have to look over our shoulders forever, you know? Like, and then in the future, Big Mom just comes back and we do all this again. We like fight her a bunch again. Like, I don't know. I feel like Oda wouldn't do that with a character like this, especially considering how theoretically close to the end of One Piece we are. Like, I'm not saying we're close to the end as in 400 episodes that's done, but like we're close to the end in that, like, I'm pretty sure they're considering what's happening in the current anime to be like the final saga. It's probably going to be a long saga, and it might be the longest saga of the whole show, but still like being considered the final saga of the series. So like considering that, I don't know if you'd make another big loose end with Big Mom, but I don't know. Or is it possible like that Beji succeeds in taking down Big Mom? If that was done in a satisfying enough way, I can see that working. But like, would Oda want to do that? I feel like Oda really likes Luffy taking down the main enemy. But at the same time, like, if Luffy, but like, you know, they've already given us like a really badass Luffy fight in this with him fighting Katakuri. Like, Katakuri is one of the strongest enemies Luffy's ever faced, if not the strongest enemy. Like, he's up there. He's probably he might very well be the strongest enemy Luffy's ever faced. I think so. And I mean, I guess I'm trying to think of like, not only just is he the strongest, but also like, is he the strongest in comparison to Luffy's strength at that time? You know what I mean? Like, is he that that big a gap between Luffy's current skill level and him? Yeah, I don't know, but it's so hype. It's just, this is premiere One Piece stuff. I love when we get to these parts of arcs where I get so excited. I also just like in this part of the arc that Big Mom is more lucid now. Like, since she got skinnier and stuff, and she sort of snapped into it once she got Zeus and Prometheus back, she became a lot more lucid. It's way more entertaining when she's lucid than when she's just going like, wedding cakey. Like, it's way more entertaining when she's shit talking, when she's getting frustrated, when she's doing all that other stuff. Like, it's so much more fun to watch. So I'm glad that Oda has given her a reason to be more lucid while still having the hunger pangs. I think that's fun. The scene with Nami and Sanji, I loved that. I loved Sanji coming back and like Nami coming up and hugging him, and like he looks down and he sees like just the tears in her eyes and how much she cares about him. I loved that moment. I love it, you know? And he like freaks out. He screams, "I love you" and stuff. I love it. I think that's a very sweet moment, especially because, like, you know, Nami's very strict with Sanji a lot of the time and will be the first to call him out on his bullshit and stuff. And yet, you know, she cares about him so much. I think that's adorable. So yeah, I loved that moment. But I'm surprised we didn't have like Pudding being jealous or anything. Like, I don't know what we're doing with Pudding. I don't, because towards the start-ish of this arc, I was saying that what I really wanted from the end of this arc is for Pudding to have a happy ending, like a really satisfying happy ending. Then Pudding, we found out she betrayed us, or that she was never on our side and she was always evil. And I went, you know what? I don't need her to have a happy end anymore. But I'm back to being fully on board the Pudding train. They've gotten me to the point where I like her more than I liked her back at the start of the arc. Like, by 35%, let's say. Like, I like her 35% more than I did then. So it's like, and it was so great, just like going on that little roller coaster. I think it's because like now she has the cute side that I like. She has complexity of character. She's got a badass design and a cute design all in one. She has a funny gimmick, and I genuinely root for her and Sanji to stay together. It's brilliant. Now, will they stay together? I would bet no. I would bet there's not going to be anything past this arc that's Pudding and Sanji being together. I would bet they're going to find a way to write her out of Sanji's life. You know, she's going to want to stay behind with her family or do something stupid. And I'm going to be sad because I genuinely want them to be together. I think they're a good match because I think like she has this part of herself that that's deep and dark and horrible inside, and she doesn't like that part of herself, but she has that part of herself, and Sanji doesn't mind, you know, like that doesn't affect Sanji. He can handle it, and he loves her for who she is, and also he loves her for what she looks like as well, and she's smitten with him. Like, it would, and also they both cook, you know, they're both great chefs, so they're a great match. Man, it's great. All right, it's time now for the first of the One Piece songs. we're gonna do a reaction to one of the One Piece songs. So, as I said, if you're watching this on YouTube, it's probably gonna be edited down. But if you watch it on my Patreon account, you can sync it up with your own copy of the song and watch the full-length reaction to make sure you get my reaction to the whole song. But yeah, let's jump into this. This is the song we're doing is called, I'm just gonna take the first one that's on the playlist. It's called Samba Bomber Akuma no Mi, which is Samba Bomber Devil Fruit. So I don't know what to expect, but let's jump into it. Okay, so I immediately see there's Sanji, Nami, Luffy, Usopp, Zoro. I imagine that means all of them are going to be singing. I'm so excited about that. I mean, especially Nami, but I'm excited about hearing all of them. So, yeah, let's jump into it. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Having Usopp yell. This is fun. I mean, Luffy's leading the singing, which makes sense. I love Usopp just yelling. Oh shit. Ah, duet from them. Yes. Oh, and a Nami Usopp combo. Ooh, this is a switch up. Oh, I was about to sing along and I got it wrong. Wow, so fun. That's so fun. I'm excited now to like for each video, if I watch one of those in each video, it's gonna be fun. I mean, I think that was one of the like, I'm not expecting to see a lot of like big groups singing them. I think a lot of them are like solo songs. But this was nice. I mean, it was a very fun song. It's really funny just doing this song about like a weird devil fruit. So like, I'm really curious like what these songs are gonna be as we go forward. But just like a fun genre for them to play around with. And, you know, it was mostly led by Luffy, but we got like little tiny solos from everyone else in there. Usopp, I think Usopp yelling in the background was the best part. That was so funny. That was so well done. Yeah, that was great. I had a great time with that. All right, that was One Piece episodes whatever to whatever. I don't have my notebook in front of me anymore. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Go to my Patreon account if you want not only the full-length reactions, but early access. You can get the next at least 3 weeks of videos on there right now. You can be in the next arc already. I'm so jealous of you. I want to be in there right now. So go check it out. And join my YouTube membership down below if you want 1 week early on edited videos. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.